Hi guys, look at this question. The question is x to the power 4 plus under root x square plus 7 is equals to 7 and we have to find the value of x. Let's see how do we proceed in this question. We can write this x to the power 4 as x square whole square plus x square plus 7 is equals to 0. Now let's assume that m is equals to x square and n is equals to 7. Now substituting our assumptions in this equation, we have m whole square plus m plus 7 plus n is equals to n. Further, just take this m square on the right hand side. Now in order to remove this square root sign, just apply squaring both sides. So this root and this square gets cancelled. So we have m plus n is equals to, here we have n square minus 2m square n plus m to the power 4. Now taking all the terms on the right hand side, so we have n square minus 2m square n plus m to the power 4 minus m minus n is equals to 0. Now arranging the equation in such a way that making it a quadratic equation of n. So we have 2m square n minus n plus m to the power 4 minus m is equals to 0. So we have n square, taking out n common, this is f 2m square plus 1 plus m to the power 4 minus m is equals to 0. Now comparing this equation with the standard quadratic equation, that is a x square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So we have a is 1, b is minus 2m square plus 1 and c is m to the power 4 minus m. Now putting the values in the quadratic formula, that is n is equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So we have n is equals to minus 2m square plus 1 plus minus, this is minus 2m square plus 1 whole square minus 4, a is 1 and c is m to the power 4 minus m upon 2 into 1. Further, you get n is equals to 2m square plus 1 plus minus, here you get this minus sign gets changed into a positive sign, minus 4 m to the power 4 plus 4m upon 2. Further, you can write it as 2m square plus 1 plus minus, just open this bracket, this is 4m to the power 4 plus this is 4m square plus 1 minus 4m to the power 4 plus 4m upon 2. So this term and this term gets cancelled. So we are left with 4m to the square plus 4m plus 1 upon 2, or you can say 2m square plus 1 plus minus. Now this is a quadratic form, this is a algebraic formula, that is 2m plus 1 whole square upon 2. Further, you can write it as 2m square plus 1 plus minus, this root square, this root gets cancelled, 2m plus 1 upon 2. Now we have two possibilities due to this plus minus sign. So we have n is equals to 2m square plus 1 plus 2m plus 1 upon 2, and we have n is equals to 2m square plus 1 minus 2m plus 1 upon. Further you have n is equals to 2 m square plus 1 plus 2m plus 1 upon 2, and here we have n is equals to 2 m square plus 1 minus 2m minus 1 upon 2. So we have n is equals to 2m square plus 2m plus 2 upon 2, or you can say n is equals to taking 2 common upon 2. This 2 gets cancelled. So we have n is equals to m square plus m plus 1. Since n has a value 7, putting the value here, this is 7 is equals to m square plus m plus 1, or you can say m square plus m plus 1 minus 7 is equals to 0. Further, m square plus m minus 6 is equals to 0. Now this is our case number 1. Working on this equation, we have n is equals to 2m square minus 2m upon 2. Now taking out 2 common, this 2 gets cancelled. So n is equals to m square minus 1 m. Since n has a value 7, so m square minus m minus n is equals to 0. Putting the value of m here. Now this is our case number 1 and this is our case number 2. So now this is a quadratic equation. So we can just factorize it by breaking the middle term, that is 3m minus 2m minus 6 is equals to 0. Here we have m common, m minus m plus 3, taking out 2 common, m plus 3 is equals to 0. Further we have m plus 3 to m minus 2 is equals to 0. Now this implies that m plus 3 is equals to 0, or you can say m minus 2 is equals to 0. So here m is equals to minus 3 and m is equals to 2. Now dealing with case number 2. Now comparing this equation with the standard quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. We have a is 1, b is minus 1 and c is minus 7. Putting the values in the quadratic formula, that is m is equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So we have m is equals to minus 1 plus minus, this is minus 1 square minus 4a into minus 7 upon, this is 2 into 1. So m is equals to 1 plus minus, this is 1 plus 28 upon 2. So we have m is equals to 1 plus minus under root 29 upon 2. Now since m is equals to x square, so we have x square is equals to minus 3 and here x square is equals to 2. This, by taking square root, you get this imaginary value, so we just reject this solution. And here taking square root on both sides, this square gets cancelled, so x is equals to plus minus under root 2. These are the two solutions of x. Now this is also an imaginary value, this is not real in fact, so this solution is also rejected.